Brian? Brian? Are you coming down with us or no? Okay, do you mind talking down? You can make a line. What?
How should I stop or should I just wait till Hooper?
What's that?
How like small do you want these pieces? Or
He showed you the picture. It's just like a, do you see the picture? Sorry, it's on.
did Hooper send instructions?
He gave us the just how to pre-cut. I'm sorry, I was still here. What?
I'm sorry, I didn't see.
Yeah. Just like in Montana.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, what's up, man?
I don't know if I have audio on.
Yeah, I've got audio. I'm good. I hear you prepping it up.
Hey, Rob, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think your audio is on, just so you know. I don't know if you're trying to say something to me.
No, it's my audio's not on?
Still can't hear you.
How about now? No?
Hey, maybe it's Maria's laptop. Give me a second.
She might have muted the,
Get her laptop. It's her fault. Okay, you're good. I can hear you.
all right, good.
Not too long since crippling. As I saw. So it's looking at. Huh? It's okay. Well,
What's up,
Hey,
buddy?
Hooper.
How we doing?
Great. How are you?
Good. Just drinking some naughty life.
You drinking some Naughty Life? Yep. I got to get mine staged. My product placement.
That's right.
We'll just
Actually-
give people a couple minutes to hop on. Just so
Oh,
you know.
totally fine.
I'm missing my ginger.
This is a really great, super easy, like quick recipe that is really good, and it'll kind of make you wonder why you order it from a Thai restaurant after you make it.
Hey, Margaret. Hey. Oh, Teresa Fox with your lipstick on. Look at you with that picture.
Thank you.
Good girl. You dressed up for the dinner party. I like it.
So are we supposed to prep the kitchen breast any particular way?
What did you say, Sandra?
Were we supposed to do anything in particular with the chicken breast yet?
So yeah, I can tell you now, or I can. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to cut it into strips and season it with some salt and pepper, and you're just going to while we're doing everything else, you're going to roast it in your oven for about 15 minutes and then pull it out, and that gets added at the very end.
There's our other one right now.
Hang on. Does Nicolette come in there?
How many we got, Marina?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far.
Cool.
Maybe a couple others will hop on, but
Deborah might hop on.
I know some people were having trouble with the link from today's vlog, but the
link didn't work.
Well, Marina, I've got nowhere to go, so I'm here.
I had to go back to the original link because the one that was posted that said Zoom tonight went to like 5:30 last night.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
It's in the blog, the Facebook.
Blog.
did you guys, whoever had problems, did you go from the blog, like from the CrossFitCove.com, or was it the
The
Facebook?
Thursday worked. The one from Thursday worked.
Yeah. The one from posted for Friday did not work, but the one from Thursday on the blog did work.
All right, what is? You allow Zoom.
All right,
We got on.
all right, looks like we got Deborah. Hi, Deborah. We'll just repost the active link on the Cove Club, and then pick up in a minute.
And Marina,
Yeah,
after this, I will email you guys the recipe so everybody can have it.
awesome. Well, do you want me to get started while you're doing that? Yeah, let's get started while we're doing it. I'll do a little virtual intro of Rob Hooper, who is in my left-hand corner. These are the Covies. We, just like you, have been trapped at home and are looking for ways to connect, and what better to bring us together than food? And who better to bring us food than Rob Hooper, chef extraordinaire, caterer, restaurateur, awesome friend and neighbor. So thank you for being here with us and helping school us on some amazing cooking that we can do on our own. So I think you've got 1, 2, 3. You got Angie, Deborah, Sandra, Margaret, Don Krebling, England, and we might have some more pop on. So
That's fine.
oh, hold on.
So you want to give it another minute?
Okay, so we're going to record this as well. I might record this on that. It should be recording.
It looks like it is.
Yeah, it's recording on my end. So yeah. Oh, because you opened it first. We're good. We're good. It's gonna go to our cloud. This is over.
All
Okay.
right, cool. Yeah, so
Let's do it.
if you want to jump in and
Okay.
lead the way, our fearless leader.
All right, guys. So feel free to ask questions, but what we're making tonight is Thai green curry chicken. If you're subbing, is anybody subbing shrimp?
No.
Okay, so everybody's doing chicken?
Yes.
Okay, so with the chicken, so the two things we want to do first, because with cooking, it lends itself to multitasking. So you're going to get your chicken, you're going to slice it into strips. You just season it with salt and pepper and get your oven preheated at 375. And we're just going to blast those for about 15 minutes, and then you can pull them out and let them rest. And we'll add that chicken to the broth at the very end. So
This might be really dumb, but do you want strips long ways or short ways?
it's honestly, it's totally up to you. This is,
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm going to warn you. CrossFitters tend to be like type A. They need really specific instruction, and they want to know if they're going to be scored and judged at the end. So, yeah.
So Kevin gets a ruler out to measure his strip. So.
Now,
Yeah.
And
No,
Deborah's an engineer, so engineers want to know specifics.
I got it. We'll get there. There are some specific measurements in a little bit. Don't worry. But yes, when you're in this business, you're judged every day on your food. So sometimes it's kind of nice just to let things roll. So yeah, however you want to cut it, it's your world.
Well, I already knew that anyways. I already knew it was my world anyways.
We're just living in it. We're just living in it.
That's right. And feel free to have a cocktail while you're doing this.
It might be happening.
So, and if you're cooking with 2 people, you can have the other person, while you're getting the chicken prepped, have the other person get the rice going per the instructions on whatever rice you're using. Typically, rice is a 2-to-1 ratio, meaning you've got a cup of rice, it's typically 2 cups of liquid. But yeah, get the rice going, because we'll, you know, that's kind of the longest, that and the chicken's kind of the longest process out of this. Everything else comes together pretty quickly if you've done your prep. But this is a super easy recipe. It's just like you would get it in the restaurant. So you probably won't have, once we're done with this and you eat it, and I'll send Miranda the recipe via email, you won't have to order this anymore. Did anybody have any problems getting all the ingredients?
Couldn't get fish sauce, but that's okay.
Okay.
I couldn't get, Safeway was out of garlic cloves when I went in there today.
You can use garlic powder, it's fine.
Okay.
So I can't do fish sauce because of the seafood allergy, so I actually found a substitution recipe online.
Oh, perfect.
Do that. Do that.
Great.
I'm not even using fish sauce or any substitute. Well, I am subbing, but I'm good.
All right. So let me know when, if anybody's partner is done getting the rice ready, then I can direct them to the next thing. Because I'm cooking at the same time along with you guys.
Hey, sorry, I got on a couple minutes late. Can I just get a quick rundown of what I'm supposed to be doing right now?
Sure. So,
5 burpees.
I'm sorry?
5 burpees first for being late.
So you want to get your oven preheated to 375, and we're gonna have you slice your chicken into strips and season it with salt and pepper, and just roast it in the oven for roughly 15 minutes. But every oven cooks a little differently, so you want to watch it once you get to about the 12-minute mark, just to make sure it's not overdone. And then at the same time, get your rice. Start getting your rice prepared to cook.
Should we use any olive oil with the chicken so it doesn't stick?
If you're putting it directly onto the sheet, yes. Or if you can put some foil down with some pan spray or anything like that. Or if you have parchment paper, that works great. Not wax paper.
Damn it.
Ooh, onions.
Yeah. What? Fish.
Fish. So.
So, just to kind of walk you guys through the recipe as you're going, and again, we'll go over this step by step, but you guys are going to get the chicken going, and then obviously the rice is going to be cooking, and then after that, this really becomes almost like a one-pot recipe after that. We're going to empty the coconut milk in, and then add essentially the paste, the ginger, the garlic, the brown sugar, the fish sauce, and the zest. Let that come to a boil, light boil, and then add all the veggies for about 5 minutes, and then add the rough chop of basil, and then throw the chicken in. And that's kind of how this goes. That's about it. It's a pretty quick cook. It's a great recipe.
Okay, T9 on the phone in the oven. Look at this chicken.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know.
And Brian thinks he's Korean, so we always have a rice maker full of rice. Take going. So.
Rice done.
Rice is done.
It's been done for days.
Perfect. All right, how's everybody doing? Anybody got any questions?
No, not yet.
So with your rice, when you cook rice, you can add, because rice can be, you want to probably add a little bit of salt to your water if you can. And if you have an extra bay leaf, throw that in there. That always adds a nice little flavor. And specifically with a lot of Asian cooking, I didn't want to throw a lot of things at everybody, but a nice added flavor when you cook rice in Asian dishes is you can add some rice wine vinegar to the water, and that's what they use for sushi rice.
What kind of vinegar?
Rice wine vinegar.
Okay.
So just things to think about the next time you do this. There's
How much rice vinegar?
a couple of caps full.
Ready.
And rice wine vinegar is great. I love it. I use it a lot. So where is everybody from on this thing? Obviously, Marina is my neighbor. We got everybody from all over Howard County, Anne Arundel County.
Prince George's representing.
All right. That's gorgeous, Prince George's. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Or North Laurel.
Yeah, in Columbia.
All right.
You might be able to tell from the stone we're from downtown Ellicott City in the historic district.
Oh, careful down there. It rained today.
I know it. I know it. It never gets any better.
Love your place.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Nice place to live.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's not like a Zoom backdrop? Like there's no like, like
No, just the lady in the back. She's not real.
not real. It's all a figment of your imagination.
So does everybody have their chicken kind of in the oven and their rice going? Everybody across? Okay. So the next thing you want to do is you want to grab kind of a stock pot pan. You know, not a small one, kind of a decent size. And you want to empty in both cans of your coconut milk into there. And the good thing to do before you open your coconut milk is shake it, because it does congeal a little bit inside. And then pop the tops and dump them in.
All right, show me. So stock pot is like a quart, like a 2 quart, right? Like
yeah, like a 2 quart. Yes, absolutely. It doesn't have to be massive, but yeah, shake. And yeah, this is exercise.
I suppose compressors.
They can work as kettlebells.
We're doing.
Rice vinegar in the rice smells amazing.
It's good. It'll just add like a little something that you quite can't put your finger on it. So once you get your coconut milk in, I'll wait till you guys are everybody's there, and you can let me know when you're ready. Then I'll talk you through what we do next. Because I'm doing the same thing with you. I'm eating this dinner tonight as well.
Can I ask a question about the coconut milk?
Yes.
So I went to the store and got this today, but it's like completely solid.
Yep. So no, it's not solid. So that's why I said shake it up. So so that's totally fine. Take a knife and kind of go around the edge, and then all of that will pop out. And as it cooks, it will all liquefy. So it's totally fine.
Yeah, the solid is what makes it taste delicious. Like,
Yeah, that's the stuff that we're not supposed to eat a lot. Yo, there you go. Juggernaut?
Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Marina, what's on that label?
Oh my God, it's so pretty. It's like a lion, like really fancy, like it looks like a painting that you would see in a museum. It's called Juggernaut, and they were having a massive sale at the liquor store in Annapolis. So
Yeah, they were.
here, it's a good health, it's a good food, it's a good people.
All right, so has everybody got their coconut milk in their pots? All right. So we're gonna turn that on. Turn your pot on, and we're gonna try to bring that up to like a light boil, and just to the point where it's breaking the surface. So right now, I want you to add the whole jar of the green curry paste.
Did you say like medium high heat?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so add the curry paste. The whole jar.
The whole jar. Do you want help? Yeah.
We didn't have to salt. Why do we salt? We're meant to go together.
Yeah. I'm adding carrots to mine. You don't have a problem with that, right?
No, I kept it to these vegetables. Just it's simple, good and easy. If you guys decide to cook this again on your own, we add roasted sweet potatoes to ours, and like snap peas and like all sorts of stuff. So there's no limit to what you can add to it.
Okay.
All right, everybody got your chili paste in there? Oh, sorry, curry paste?
Yeah.
All right, so add your ginger, your garlic, and your brown sugar. So you're going to add I forget if I put on there, but add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, your ginger and your garlic.
How much ginger? 2 tablespoons?
No. I think it was 1 tablespoon of ginger and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar.
I haven't even really done
We're not doing garlic.
And 1 clove of garlic.
Well, there was way more than 1 clove of garlic going in this.
That's okay. That's personal preference.
They like pop in. Cool.
So who do I see using peeling that ginger with a spoon? It's the best way to do it.
Goofy question. How do you peel ginger?
So literally you grab a spoon and you kind of just go down the sides of it, and it peels, it'll peel the skin right off.
Wow.
Use the side of a spoon and it comes right off.
So Amber's doing it right now?
Yep.
Oh, Amber. Yeah. Dial that in. Look at that.
Oh,
I
check
don't use
that out.
ginger. I just use a knife or like a vegetable peeler.
I used a vegetable peeler, but Amber in her fancy Ellicott City house, that's what they do.
Quick question. Did you say it was tablespoons or teaspoons of brown sugar?
Tablespoons. 2 tablespoons.
Got it.
And a tablespoon of ginger.
Ginger with this.
Speaking of nifty tricks and gadgets, my mom got me this for Christmas. I also got like, yeah. So it's a rubber like silicone tube, and it's to peel garlic.
Yep.
This is the best thing ever.
All right, so with the garlic, are we just taking like a clove is like around, like when I take it up, I have a dumb question, like a clove,
basically 1 clove of that whole head of garlic.
so like this little guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And I dump the whole thing in, just
You want to mince it and dump it in. So there's a trick that I'll do. Let me grab a clove of garlic, and I'll see if I can do it on the computer. But if you smash the garlic with the side of your knife, and then that'll get the skin off of it. And then if you can sprinkle some kosher salt on top of the garlic clove, and you use the side of your knife to press down and basically push it out, and it creates a paste with the garlic, and it just completely minces it right away. And then you can that might be a trick for another day, but
I feel like we need a whole separate lesson.
yeah, we can do that.
Like Chef Cooper's.
All right, so get your garlic in. So again, so I'm gonna go back. So we got the 2 cans of coconut milk in. You got the can of paste in there. You got your ginger in, your garlic in, your brown sugar. And then now I'm gonna tell you what to do. Fish sauce is a 1.5 tablespoons. So add 1.5 tablespoons of fish sauce if you have your fish sauce. And you're gonna add the zest of a whole lime.
Can you repeat that step? Sorry, my dad called me.
Oh, he takes precedent. So you're gonna add, if you have fish sauce, because Deborah, I don't think you do. It's 1.5 tablespoons of fish sauce and zest from an entire lime. So zest the whole outside of the lime and right in there. And add that right to the coconut curry mix and just let it keep going and cooking and let all those flavors come together.
If I don't have fish sauce, should I substitute anything in for it, or just?
It's fine. Just you can let it roll.
I did see soy sauce is
Like
like
this stuff? Yeah.
Now they're different.
if
Don't-
you're on Sandra, what was your stuff?
Yeah, don't put soy sauce in there. It'll just add way too much. It's just a different flavor. I'm gonna get a glass of wine. We'll be right back.
Is anybody else's chicken already out of the oven?
Chicken?
No, not yet.
Okay, because mine's already out of the oven.
It's okay.
Okay.
Again, everybody's ovens cook a little different.
Do we need the oven anymore?
No.
No, Sammy,
Sammy.
he just ate some popcorn, so there's that. How come you're not on video? You should put on video. I don't know how on your phone.
And all the lime zest goes in, the whole lime zest thing goes right in the,
Yep.
Is it cheese grater?
Zester, like,
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, we got one.
Oh, you know, like you
Okay, there you go. Ah. There's Sam. What do you think, Sam?
Oh, Danny is very interested about this. I accidentally spilled chicken juices on the ground and she's thrilled. Isn't that right? Yeah.
I saw blonde head. Was that Abigail? Who did I see there, Margaret? Who was in your kitchen? Did I see
Where's Margaret?
She's there.
Margaret!
Tracy?
Hi, I'm just working out. Excuse my.
Oh, me too. I got my matching pony. Look at you.
There's the meme about COVID hair and a crazy bun. Yeah, it happens.
Oh, that's me like every day.
Oh.
Say hi.
Hi. Are you cooking for mommy today? Both of you? Sammy.
How do you see people? Oh,
Oh,
say hi.
oh.
Say hi. I'm used to doing it on my big laptop.
Sammy Smush Face is on. You want to say? Hold on, Charlie. See Sammy Smush Face. Right back.
I used to do on cheese. Where cheese?
Charlie's like literally running over. Where's Sammy Smush Face? Where? Yeah. It's like talking to a celebrity. It is. Right? I mean, say screw dumb dog. Sammy Smush Face is where it is. Hi, lady friends. Look at our girls. Oh my gosh.
Crazy hair. Where's
Oh my
Margaret?
God, I love it.
You have this.
How do we see Margaret?
There's our third blonde. There she is.
Wait, how do you?
My babies.
Hi! Look, John, look.
You guys know by June of the COVID quarantine, 70% of all blondes in America are going to be extinct.
Oh my God.
Abigail, I love your crazy hair.
I think that's a medical fact there. Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Look at it. Look at it.
Abigail? Is that Madeline or Abigail? That's Madeline. Oh, there's Abigail.
There.
Abigail, you have crazy hair. Hi, Madeline.
I know. I think it was Madeline I saw, but I thought it was Abigail. I don't know. I just saw the top of a blonde head walk by.
You're both there. That's agreed.
Madeline.
From the top, they're identical twins.
No, are they?
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, are you guys having fun with mommy home all the time?
Look at Abigail's face.
All the time. Oh my God. Just wait till you can talk back. It'll feel like being in our household. Oh my goodness.
I want to stand on it.
Yeah.
All right, so how's everybody's curry coming? Is it starting to heat up?
Oh, there's Deborah and Kevin and Teresa and Angie.
It smells
and
fantastic.
Jennifer. Oh, cool. You can see everybody. That's neat. I just messed it up, John. How do you do it? How do you go back?
Just slide it over like you did.
I did.
There we go. She's so not about this.
That's a bigger dog. Oh, like that. Okay.
Yeah, she probably topped out at about 50 pounds this winter.
So once your curry starts to heat up, like come to a boil, you're going to add all of your sliced vegetables. So we did what? We did onions, a bell pepper, zucchini, and yellow squash. And like as Miranda did, she's adding carrots or whatever. You can. There's no rhyme or reason. I just chose these vegetables because that's kind of what we use a lot in this. As I said, we add sometimes roasted sweet potatoes and snap peas and other stuff. But go ahead, once your curry comes to a little bit of a boil, add the vegetables, and make sure you keep an eye on your rice during this too.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be a little bit more veggie heavy than you would typically get from a restaurant.
That's good. That's good. That's good for this audience, right? Like prevalent, more veggies, the better.
More.
So, question. You said for vegetables, are we doing slices for like the peppers and whatnot, or
Yes.
chop them up?
Yes, slices.
Is that same for that's peppers, onions, and what else?
Zucchini and yellow squash. And for the zucchini and the yellow squash, you can do half moons.
Solid. Okay. Thank you.
Did you not use all the chicken? Oh.
Sorry?
We don't need to. Oh, sorry. I'm just talking to John. Sorry, ignore me.
That's the whole point. We want to get a little bit of insight into like kitchen arguments. That's why we do this.
What do you want, since that's now like heating up, what do you want us to do with the basil?
The basils, you can rough chop that. That's going to go in. That's going to go in a few minutes.
Okay, I just want to get.
Yeah, I try to do that last, just because if you chop basil with a knife, it tends to bruise. But before you put it in, but you can rip it up. If you rip it apart by hand, it tends not to bruise. So you can do that too.
Danny, you're fine, sweetie. You're fine, sweetie.
How's everybody's rice coming along?
Good, done.
All right, perfect. So, I mean, guys, we're about 10 minutes away from eating.
Wow.
12 minutes, like somewhere 10 to 15 max. Unless because your veggies are going to go in your curry for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then roughly maybe 10. Does everybody have their veggies in?
Yes.
Not yet. We got one left. That doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully it smells good in your houses right now.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
One thing we will do when we get to plating is, I'll show you guys, if you don't know, it's pretty simple, but we're gonna take like a small teacup or a little bowl of some sort, and we're gonna spray the inside of it with Pam, and then we're gonna put your rice in that, and that's gonna create a mold, and then we're gonna put that into your bowl, and then we're gonna ladle the curry around it.
Of course we are. That's amazing.
What is this coolness?
So.
Awesome.
This is exciting. I'm excited.
Where is the?
That's a great trick right there to make it just look so pretty, like a round, like dome, right? Like,
Right, exactly.
What is it that curry sauce that's making the green curry sauce? That's a little spicier than I thought it was gonna be. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It was just a surprise.
Yeah, green curry typically has some heat on it. Yep.
That's good.
That's why we don't even, there's no need to add any spice. Some brands, it's interesting. Some brands of green curry will have a little more kick to it. The Thai Kitchen brand is kind of medium. At least for me,
Hey, Madeline.
what would the if you use red curry, would it be the same thing, but with just
Same
red
thing.
curry paste?
Yep.
So I saw they had red curry paste too.
Yep, same thing. It's a different flavor profile. I find most people prefer green curry for some reason.
Now will the curry thicken just as it's cooking? Oh no. Oh, okay.
Nope. It'll stay just kind of where it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's totally fine. You don't have to worry about it.
The big one's fine. I just poured a new one.
So you want this is what this.
When were the bay leaves supposed to go in the curry?
Oh, you can put them in.
Or rip it with your fingers. And he said if you rough chop it, you said basil later, right? We should just prep it.
You can do the basil about a minute or two before we're gonna put the chicken in. Because basil loses its fresh, vibrant green color after it cooks for a bit.
Hey, if we didn't have those garlic cloves, how much garlic powder would you recommend?
It's like a quarter teaspoon is roughly a garlic clove.
Okay.
No?
Did you say, and you only said 1.5 cloves, right?
You can, that's really up to you. I put one large clove in mine, which I'm cooking here. That's personal preference. I know somebody else over here was I'm adding way more garlic. So it's relative to how close you want somebody in your house to sit next to you later.
Gotcha.
Your kids eat this, Rob? Your kids like this?
Yeah, my kids?
Yeah. They'll eat pie.
My oldest will eat it. My youngest is not as adventurous. He's meat and potatoes guy.
Give him time.
Buy an ingredient. What is the buy? The ingredient.
What?
Garlic.
I couldn't buy. I went to.
They were all out? No, but I meant to put it in this one.
Oh, we've got a domestic dispute starting. I love it.
Love it. All right. I think that's who's that?
No, I was surprised the grocery store was out of garlic.
It's crazy what.
That was a new one for me. That's
Yeah.
Because all the isn't it like that's how you keep vampires away? Do you think people are like super suspicious that like everything's going to shit right now and like you gotta keep it? Oh, sorry to poop.
It was the Safeway up in Arnold that was out of it. So
what?
I don't know if you guys were there last or what, Marina.
Is that where you were?
Yeah.
Did you Arnold? We should have socially distanced in the vegetable section.
I literally just went today, like an hour before this, as I was dropping my dog off.
Because I feel like I got one of the last green curry pastes that they had too.
Yeah, there wasn't very many of those.
Marina, Green Valley had everything.
Did they?
Yeah, they had like 5 or 6 green curry paste, a bunch of red curries, they had everything today.
I thought your last green curry cleaned out the Safeway. You know what I mean? Like that you're doing too many local cooking classes, and it's like you're gonna have to mix up.
I know, right? 'Cause, I mean, I'm doing this class, the same exact class tomorrow night too.
No garlic. I tell them they got to go to Green Valley.
I gotta stop telling people about green curry. I gotta eat it again tomorrow. I'll do red tomorrow. That's what I'll do. I'll just switch it up. They won't know.
Go crazy. Go COVID crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot the fish sauce. How much fish sauce?
1.5 tablespoons.
Thank you.
Okay. You can totally add it right now. It's fine.
Oh, did you hear that? I'm not adding something. That's oh, fish sauce.
We took the chicken out. We're not doing anything with chicken yet, right? Chicken's just like.
Chicken's gonna sit there. We're gonna put it when about 2 minutes or so before we plate. You can put what chicken you're gonna use into the curry, and it'll bring it back up to temp.
Can you wash this off?
How's everybody's curry doing? Is it boiling and you got your veggies in there and everything?
Oh yeah.
It's boiling?
Now, I mean, you can taste it. Now, if you want to add more brown sugar to kind of lower heat level, feel free. I think it's fine where it is. Good.
How much? Just to lower it off. I put it in the dishwasher. That's done. Sam over here. There he is. Sam over here.
So this recipe specifically goes well with Naughty Life Rosé, if any of you have had that. Hopefully, as members of Marina's Gym, you guys get a special discount.
Well, all right. So not everybody has heard this. I think I told the Zoom class today that we got a Maryland distributor. So it would be
Woohoo!
in May, but I think it's shipping for California this year. And so I think the day on Facebook for County, so I can call them and try to get it there. So very excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a small company. We won't have a huge footprint, but they're going to help us out in the Annapolis area. Hopefully, if we have some recommendations for.
So, are you going to be able to do like tastings at like Fish Paws?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Once people are allowed to like normal, like or normal, we can do tastings.
Sweet.
I mean, you can do a driveway tasting, right?
What's that?
You can do a driveway tasting.
Driveway tasting. Yeah, people can just pull up on their car, and I'll throw them a cup, or I mean, I can literally throw bottles. Like they're plastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited. I'll post about it soon. But I do want to know what the favorite liquor stores are around like Ellicott City and Columbia, because I'd love to do a tasting with them eventually and get all you guys drunk out there. Yeah.
All right, so where is everybody's, if you look at your curries and you look at your vegetables, if your onions are kind of, are kind of pliable and your other vegetables are kind of pliable, like we're kind of ready. So you could probably, everything's gonna come together pretty quick. So if your rice is ready, yeah, so everybody's looking good. All right, so what we're gonna do with the rice is you can grab like a small cup, or if you've got something smaller than this, this is a teacup. It doesn't have to be this big. And you're just gonna take some Pam and just a quick spritz on the inside, and then you don't have to fill it all the way, but you're gonna put your rice in and press it down, and I'll show you what it looks like in 1 second as I do.
You need your charger?
Yeah.
Very good. I'll get it.
So you spray that, and then you're gonna take the cup. We're gonna use a bowl for this. So you're gonna take the cup, put it on top like that. You flip it over. Got a perfectly.
Oh, check that out.
Oh,
Margaret, nice.
Boom. Boom. And then you just so add your chicken to your broth now, and bring that up to temp, or however much chicken you're going to use. You don't have to add all the chicken now. And then once the chicken comes up to temp for a couple minutes, you ladle everything around your rice, and then you can garnish with some chopped scallions or some cilantro.
Look at the scallions, okay?
Waiting. Huh?
Yeah, he's in front of it.
Basically, we'll let the chicken soften up a little bit more.
Yeah, let the chicken kind of soften up and get it in there, and then just pour it around the rice. And
Yeah.
see. And then you can sprinkle on top just your greens. And I did shrimp. So that's what that looks like.
Am I supposed to put the basil in now?
Oh yeah, that was yes. Put the basil in right now before you serve it. Yes. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, put your rough chopped basil in right before you serve it. And it's perfectly fine at the last minute. You really want to add the basil and the chicken at the last minute.
I expect to see this on everybody's Facebook and Instagram. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Second, y'all.
Totally not what I meant to do.
It's really good.
And don't eat the bay leaves.
Of course.
How's it looking, everybody?
It's looking great.
Good?
Yeah, it smells delicious.
Yeah, smells good.
Good. Good. How are you doing, Anglums? Boom. Love it. Nice.
Good.
You said the scallions at the end?
Yeah, scallions are just for garnish around the top.
Yeah.
Basil was bad. The basil was bad.
Yeah, add the basil right before you kind of pour it out. Like put the chicken and basil in at the end, and then you got your rice formed, and then ladle everything around it, and you're good to go.
No, I bought the wrong kind of curry.
You did?
This is Ooh, fancy.
Oh, there you go. Love it. All right. So everybody's kind of
We're good.
the end. Anglums, how we doing? Now, how does the important thing is we went through this whole process, and it's a fairly easy cook to do this recipe. But does it taste okay?
Haven't tasted it yet, but it looks good.
No, that's good. It's really good.
Yeah, very good.
I think we'll be making this again.
All right.
It's good.
Delicious.
Yeah,
So
it's very good.
The only difference between true Thai cooking and there's only one ingredient difference, but they're really hard to find, and getting anything on Amazon right now is hard. They typically use, as opposed to bay leaves and lime zest, they use what's called a kaffir lime leaf. So, but that's the only. But you can substitute a kaffir lime leaf for, like, if you use lime zest and a bay leaf, and it's basically the same thing. So, but yeah, everybody likes it. Everything's good.
It's delicious. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yes, thank you very much.
This is
No
really
problem.
Thank you.
Marina, how we doing, Marina?
So happy. And Brian voted for
Good
shrimp
idea.
But I think he's happy that he picked the same one.
No matter what I did.
We're all winners. We're all winners.
And then shrimp is just nothing different. You just cook the shrimp and then toss it in at the end.
So what the shrimp? There's two ways you can do the shrimp. You can peel and devein and clean the shrimp, and you can throw it in the broth and let it cook there. Or you can just kind of cook it and then add it at the very end.
Yeah.
It's really up to you.
Cool.
Tonight, I threw the shrimp just right into the broth and let it roll.
Sweet.
Awesome. Everybody happy with it? Like, it tastes good, right?
Very happy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They're not going to tell me while I'm on here, so they can give you.
That was really good.
So I'll email Marina the recipe exactly, truly detailed. And, you guys, probably even with your prep time, you should be able to rip through this realistically in max probably an hour. It's a pretty simple recipe. It's good. It's really pretty easy.
That rice with the rice wine vinegar.
Yeah. It makes it adds something, right? Yeah, it's good.
All right, share.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys.
All right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Thank you so much.
See you guys.
Bye. Would you guys do this again? Anybody before you go? No?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Yes.
Good idea. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. He was doing it for some people in the neighborhood, and I was like, oh my God, I need to do, like, this is amazing.
Yep. Very cool.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Awesome. All right, EC.
I would do this all the time.
Sandra, it's good for our allergies.
What's
What's
that?
that?
It's okay for our allergies.
That's right.
Here's not your sinuses. There's not the sinuses.
True.
And everything's available, Herrick, over there.
Right,
Right?
true.
Say bye, Sammy.
Touche, Marina.
Sammy, you want to say bye?
All right, bon appetit.
One other thing.
Oh, wait,
Bye.
one other thing.
Sammy says bye. He's clearing out his allergies too.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
It's really good. I mean, it's like restaurant stuff. No? Really smells like
Smells like what?
Thai. What?
Make Thai food. Try it.
You say it smells like Thai?
Try it.
You want to try this? It's really spicy. It's really good. Oh, can we turn off the heat?
It's on like low.
I don't know the chicken, but like. All right.
All right.
Excellent. I actually think I was using Rob Cooper's
I know.
tray here.
In this meeting.